Do 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 do. Oops. Oh, I don't want to move that because that's going to screw that up. So I'm just gonna not touch that. And John returns. Hello.
Hello. You may also note that I have acquired a gaming chair,
Ooh, nice.
which is just an office chair with a weird shape. And I didn't get the obnoxious colors. It's like gray, but it has a weird back hole. to
Which
make it
is
look cool.
supposed to make it like more comfortable or something. I don't
It's
know
more
if this
racy
chair
looking.
is technically a gaming chair. I put a pillow behind it just because it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Like,
It
it's supposed to be a really
obnoxious.
comfortable chair, but I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah.
have like head support, which at this point I'm used to. But
Right.
I put the pillow here because I tend to lean forward in my chair, so I want to still have something hitting my back.
Yeah.
So while you were gone, I hit the start streaming button, so we're live now.
All right.
And
Welcome
Ray's...
to Lewd and John Talk About Chairs.com.
Lewd and John talk about chairs.com. I wonder if that domain has been taken. It's like the
Might look
letters
like a
page constant jokes about like that's for our chairs podcast or whatever. I haven't listened to the letters page in a long time, but I know they did do one that was like, I think they talked about exotic recipes. One stream is like, hello and welcome to Christopher and Adam talk about exotic recipes, the podcast where we talk about exotic recipes.
Oh yeah, they did a whole gag one where they pretended to be like fancy chefs.
Yeah.
It was not very popular. I thought it was funny though. Lewd's not streaming on his channel. That's true.
Yes, I should be
did
streaming.
it right.
Oh, Ichigo. That's one of my usual chatters. Yes, I'm streaming on Handelabra Games. Law advice. Oh boy, that's gonna.
Oh yeah,
Go
the Law
over
Advice
smooth.
one was actually really good. That was funny. We shouldn't do that.
With many disclaimers, good, because anytime you start talking about law, you always have to start with, I am not a lawyer, and then you say the worst thing ever. I'm not a lawyer, but generally if you're going to divorce someone, you should not tell them and hide as much of your resources as possible.
I can only give advice about hockey and the apocalypse.
Nice. I can give advice about, oh, dolphins. I got a new
Dolphins.
dolphin toy today, or not today, actually.
Oh yeah,
It's from
I have
Tuesday.
Raptor bot
I
around
think
here
this-
somewhere. A
This
new dolphin?
This is Dolphy. Its
You'll have
actual
to show
name
it to
is
me after.
Dolphy. Yeah, I'll try to remember to show John. John can't see. Whoops. Almost
I guess I
spilled
could
everything.
like watch the stream.
But yeah, yeah, John can't see me because OBS is stolen my webcam, but I can see John because I have to capture John's video so that you can see John. But
I have this Magikarp.
magic, carp, magic, carp. All right,
You
so
could just,
welcome.
Like, dangle from this.
Oh, sorry, interrupted you.
You just like dangle right here for the whole stream.
Yeah, set him right there, and anytime we need help, we'll consult the magic carp.
Perfect. He's right there.
Actually, does that
Hopefully
appear
it
on
doesn't-
stream? Did I cut it off?
Oh.
Nope,
that's
it's
okay.
right there. It's perfect. It's perfect. I had to double
Hopefully he
check.
doesn't decide to. The camera doesn't decide to focus on that instead of me.
Well, if it looks out of focus, I'll tell you, but it looks fine for now.
Cool.
All right, so welcome to Spirit Island Saturdays, the stream where we do Spirit Island on Saturday. Oh my gosh. Here
That's
with
the one.
LewdDolphin and MigrantP. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so all comments and activity Working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at LewdDolphin21 on Twitter, and on Twitch and YouTube it's LewdDolphin with no digits. And you can find John at MigrantP on Twitter, and he has a Twitch account that he will potentially stream again someday, I'm sure.
Maybe someday. Now, as you can see, I'm getting a better setup in my new apartment, so I might stream randomly. Maybe I'll stream tonight. Who knows?
Maybe he'll start streaming on his own channel, showing the game from his perspective, which is literally the same because it's just a screen share slash. Well, he actually has remote control, so it's a. But yeah, Xenos the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, and Aeon's End are available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. Spirit Island is available in early access on Steam, and you can find more information on these games at handelabra.com. All right.
Yeah, Ralph pointed out, what if we stream ourselves watching other streams? But then what if it like cycles around that like you end up with a bunch of people watching each other who watch each other who watch each other who watch the people watching.
And then you have the weird Hall of Mirrors effect kind of thing. Oh boy, that sounds like it's going to be a trend that will occur in 2021 or something. I don't know, something that the new young kids will just be getting into.
I would like to see that because, like, with enough people, you would get like enough delay that you wouldn't get a Hall of Mirrors at all, and it would be just really fun.
Just a big, long enough chain that you can't even see yourself out in the distance. It's like one of those tweet kinds of threads where like someone retweets and says, I can't believe they did this, and the tweet says, this is completely outrageous, retweeting something that says, I can't believe this unspeakable action occurred. It's just like all of this is constant retweeting 50,000 times down of some effect that was just nothing, but you know, just
I can't believe it's not butter.
Outrageous, scandalous. All right, so I don't remember what boards we've played, and I need to actually remember to add that. So what I've started doing, and by started I mean 1 hour ago, and I didn't actually finish, but I've started chronicling all of the spirits that we played on Spirit Island Saturdays, and also on my own stream myself, just for statistics.
Leather-bound volume that's like the Chronicles of Spirit Island Saturdays.
Well, I mean, I have it written on a single sheet of paper, but it's not that exciting. I mean, it'd be definitely smarter to do it on something like Excel, but I don't know. I like writing things down.
In a room, there lived a dolphin.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and God said, let there be light, and there was still nothing, but everyone could see it. One of my favorite jokes. You enjoy those as much as I had a bad day, but don't ask me about it. Post.
I will click a board C, and I will take vital strength of the earth to your thing. Oh, I think there's new music. There's Thunder Speaker in this version, and Shadows and Green, maybe. So there's more music. So try something.
Because previously it was River and was it Vital Strength was the other one originally?
River, Lightning, and Vital, I think, are in the public build.
Oh, and Lightning. Okay. Well, I'll take board D, and I'm going to attach it over here, and that got me River. I'm not going to play River, though. I'm going to make this diagonal. Try to do something really silly. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Let's do the funny diagonal.
We'll try Thunder Speaker just to see if that has new music or not.
Yeah, they pair well together.
I don't think I've played Thunder Speaker in a while, but I could also be very wrong, and I played it last week or something. I don't remember. I can only barely remember what happened yesterday, but I feel like I usually see other people playing Thunder Speaker instead of me playing Thunder Speaker, so I'll go ahead and play Thunder Speaker.
Perfect.
All right, so what adversary should we play today? What do you think, John?
I think we should play one we haven't played before.
Now, John, I believe we've played everything that has appeared, right? Because we have Brandenburg, Prussia, we have Sweden, and what? Oh, what? What is that in between? What? What?
England.
England? It's happening. It's here. Well, it's in the beta. It's not in the public yet. What a subtle yet leading question. Yes, you can see right through all my antics here. We have the Kingdom of England now. And by we, I mean John and company put it in. I didn't even know there was a backside. I didn't even realize those are things. I should pay attention to. So that's where Brandenburg, Prussia is.
It gets a bit into the alternate history of the game, those images.
Ah.
But Scotland is like a separate thing.
Interesting.
No here. I mean, there wasn't always, obviously, but...
Right.
Check out my cute cat beer.
Ooh. I have, Jamaican Me Happy, which is Seagram's lemon, strawberry, watermelon, and guava flavored malt beverages. Yeah.
Let's England it up. Level 0, I think.
Yeah, we're going to start at the base level, but we'll go ahead and just point out some of the things on this card. Something that England has that the other two adversaries don't have is an additional loss condition. You might have been wondering why additional loss condition none has been on every single one of those cards.
Always none.
Well, it's because England actually has an additional loss condition. The proud and mighty capital. If 7 or more towns or cities are ever in a single land, the invaders win. Now, it's not really too often, I think, that 7 or more towns or cities crop up in our games, but...
When you're playing England, that happens, especially England, higher level.
England tends to build to that. And so you have to be a little more careful.
That's how I lose.
Yeah, you have to be careful you don't just group everything into one place or play with the other, or with the extra rules that appear here, that you don't just have everything building a building that you're ignoring. The stage 2 escalation, which we will be playing with in this game because we're going to do the base level. Building boom. On each board with town or city, build in the land with the most towns or cities. Or towns and cities, I guess, technically, but... Yeah.
Level 1 we're not going to do, but that is the one that really, at least initially, turns things up a lot because invader build actions affect lands without invaders if they're adjacent to at least 2 towns or cities. Like, just makes you have to change how you'd play the game. I don't think, basically it's the setup or like a build effect and the loss condition we'll play with today, so I don't think it will be too different, but watch it for next time.
Yeah, and then high immigration is something that changes kind of the structure of the game. Local autonomy also changes the structure of the game, and that's part of why England was put off a bit, was because how do we fit this in the UI? I say we as if I'm Handelabra. I'm not Handelabra. I just stream on Handelabra. But, you know, how does, you know, Handelabra, the UI of the game, handle higher HP totals?
You are correct. And you'll see that soon. Maybe we'll see where we get to in the previews before it gets released, but I'm sure we'll show it at some point. We'll have an England 6 loss without LewdDolphin because we don't want to risk your streak yet.
My precious. But yeah, we will just have building in the land with most towns or cities, towns and cities, on stage 2 with the flag. So that's what's going to happen. We're just going to see how that works. Just that and nothing else.
Difficulty 1. I think we should be able to handle it.
Should. Until something terrible happens, like I forget how to play this game. We also have a weird L-shaped island.
Yeah, it's like a boomerang.
Lewd wanted to do it this way. Alright, so let me get the Thunder Speaker mat out, just so I don't have to keep staring at...
While you do that, I can take my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, they explore the jungle. So I already have a presence there, which is nice, so I can do the thing that I do pretty easily. You have a city.
Oh
spot.
Yeah,
that's you're also not. I guess you're next to it with this long wetland, so
yes,
you can get over there with a bunch of Dahan and blow them all up probably this turn if you want. Yeah, so I'll probably guard the healing land for one of the defends next time, and I'll draw the fruitful earth to get some Dahan in to kill the things. I think that's going to be my play. So I am only playing a 1 energy card this turn, so I could gain a power card because I want a Sacred Site here anyways. Let's do that. get some more options. You're probably not gaining power cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna reclaim this turn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You want this one?
Damn it, John.
That's still useful for me, though.
It does get you.
This is pretty good. I always have sacred sites.
Yeah.
Steam vents. Also, I could play steam vents and just block that explore, or block that build straight away.
And you do have a lot of earth cards, so you could use it as town destruction later.
Yeah. Not the greatest, but it's not bad, and it might get reaching grasp. I'm gonna be basically getting a lot of presence around, which is kind of my thing, so.
Kind of your thing.
Dang. Let's go steam vents. And I think I'm at range 0. Yeah, so I may as well make my sacred site. I think I want energy. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm thinking in order.
You know what? I'm just thinking if I want steam vents, or should I still do this? To like, yeah, we'll stick with steam vents. That's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to need to use manifestation and sudden ambush in order to deal with D2.
Yep.
I would have enough energy if I did add presence, gain 4 energy, and if I put the presence in D2 and I sudden ambush a Dahan from D1.
Need sudden ambush?
Well, I guess I could use Voice of Thunder instead, huh? That would work.
You might have your yeah, you also might have your innate, right? That lets you move Dahan.
Yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting about innates. Let's see. So,
like, you almost always get Gather the Warriors.
Yeah, if I get an animal,
you just need one animal, so
comes off of sudden ambush. Yeah, if I did manifestation and Voice of Thunder, I wouldn't have Gather the Warriors.
Right, but you would have push for Dahan, I guess. So.
Yeah, because I was thinking I could use Words of Warning on the next turn in order to defend D6.
Right.
And then I have both of the jungles taken care of. It doesn't help with what they will explore to, though. But actually, does that? I don't have Dahan there. I thought I was looking at D7. I was thinking of this. That does have to be in a target land with Dahan, so that won't work. Okay. Well, for me to be able to play both cards, I'll need to take off of the card track. If I take 5 energy, yeah, that would work. Well, no, so actually, I could still do manifestation and sudden ambush. So let me do this before,
right,
so I can actually
get
like
the big energy. Yeah,
plan better here. So those 2 cards, then I get Gather the Warriors. Gather per air, push per sun. I have 2 air, 1 sun. So I could gather the 2 Dahan from the sands into the jungle.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then I would be able to use Words of Warning there, and that would take care of the town build.
I mean, or you could just sudden ambush that guy right now, and then he won't build. And then you can do other things next turn.
And then I could do Gather the Warriors into D, and then I could do manifestation there. But that would kind of be like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Same effect in the end, kind of.
Right, except that Explorer would still be there. I guess he would build next turn.
Oh, but yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Because then I wouldn't have to defend next turn, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to defend that next turn. You could do something else, like
so it's
gain 2 cards
more like I was at 6 and you were at 12. You figured out better strategies than LewdDolphin, sir.
I don't know if it's better, but it's different. There's definitely something to be said for letting towns get built so that you can blow them up.
Yeah, so I can still target that, and I can still gather from there, and I don't know if I needed to go along, because that guy...
I would only bring him if you are because you're gonna move your guy at a D1, right? So I wouldn't take him because you're gonna want to have visibility to that corner.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need to deal with that town in some capacity. So. All right.
Okay,
that's me.
I will. Oops. Steam the vent. Steamed buns.
And they're exploring in the sands. So it's good that I stayed where I did. Okay. So I want to gather more into here, I think. So take the 2 there. I'll come along.
That's your 6 damage, so.
And I don't want to push, yeah.
Good thing they don't have +1 health.
Because they would have 8 health in that land, and I would only be able to take down... Well, I could still... No, I wouldn't be able to take out the town. Yeah, I would take out the city, but not the town. Alright, my city's gone.
Good. They still have 1 here, and they're going to do the same thing there. So I think I'm going to want to add presence, gain energy, and get going here. I think. Because I can... Oh yeah, I could have lots of Dahan here this turn. Well, if I don't have 2 card plays, but yeah. I want to get my sacred site here, I think. So let's do this. I want to get to 2 card plays. Let's play guard the healing land for this place, I think. That's it.
Okay. So, as fun as my previous turn was, this turn's not going to be as fun because I don't have anything that would stop these builds. Can't do that, John.
What can't I do?
Ah, you don't have Sacred Site visibility.
Oh. Alright, well that's going to blight. I could perfect stillness it, but that's not worth it. I'll just save the Dahan. Well, no, I can't save the Dahan fast enough. That's true. Thanks, Rouse. No sacred site nearby. I have sacred sites all over the place, but not within range 1 of that. So,
I'm just thinking of I don't know the name of the movie, but I know the scene of like I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah. Well, I'll guard the healing land here next turn then, so I'll skip the blight there. Why not? That means that C6 is probably going to blight, but something's gonna give. I might find a cheap defense card. That could happen. I'll look for that next turn.
Yeah, the problem I have here is I can only defend, which is not going to do anything on my side. I can't get to your side that easily. Actually, range 2. No, I can't reach to that land, so I can't defend that for you. Which would be actually kind of nice, but
yeah, I'm gonna perfect stillness it. So,
but yeah, that's a defend card, so that's not gonna help out.
I mean, you could just play it for the element.
Dahan. Yeah, that would unlock. That would unlock the gathering and pushing, but I won't be able to get like town destruction, which would have been really nice for like stopping that build.
Oh right, you're missing a fire.
Yeah, I played both of my fire cards last turn. So if I played my hand just to move Dahan around, and then just went with add presence gain for energy, so that I would have energy for manifestation, sudden ambush, or whatever next turn. Oh, I can't even get to that element either.
Yeah, I mean, you could reclaim and gain new powers and...
Yeah, but then I'm not getting presences.
you need new presents right now? I mean, you want them, but like...
Yeah, I guess if I do a reclaim now, I could do like... Oh, but I'm only going to have 1 energy. It's going to be very unlikely I'll get something that will help that much. Like, getting those 2 cards back won't help if I only have 1 energy.
Right. Yeah, you would need to gain cheap cards to play.
So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to go the gain energy route. Even though I don't need it for this turn, but it will help on the subsequent turn. I'll gain the 2 power cards, I'll reclaim my cards, and hopefully I'll draw cards that will help. So do I want to push for 3 card plays, or do I want elements? I'm only getting 1 of these, right? So I'm not even gonna...
Yeah, you're not getting to the 3 card plays next time.
Yeah, let's just take an element then.
Factor.
And... one of these is range 0, but that's range 0, land with Dahan, so that's interesting. No, I should just put presents where there's Dahan, because I can always push those. So I'll just make that a sacred site. And we'll figure out what's going to happen from there.
All right, well, I will hit this. That's it for that.
That was fun. Okay. So that does nothing, so I will just not even use it.
You just wanted the animal.
That was a fun build. Or not fun build, fun Ravage.
Nope. Yeah.
That was a fun build. Alright, now it's mountains. Okay. So what say me? Manifestation is slow, so I'm not going to be able to use that to take out anything. I do have a defend 3, but that's not going to work in D7. Unless I draw another defend. Which is likely, because I'm going to see 8 cards.
Yeah, you're likely to get a good defend, like probably defend 5 or whatever, so...
So what I could do is push 2 of these here and bring me along. And then if I could do my defend here. Question is, do I want to like save myself in D7? I can only push 1. Or no, I can gather. Wait, what can I do? I can gather 3. You can only move 1 of your present. Push 2.
Well,
okay.
Oh yeah, so you could gather 1 in and then go leave with your guys. If you want to just let that blight like go down to the bottom to deal with that.
20,000 to be on the show. Did that go up? I feel like it was 12,000 at one point.
It's always been 20,000.
Oh, okay. 20,000 to be a guest on Spirit Island
but we
Saturdays.
haven't had anyone redeem it yet, so maybe we need to reduce it.
Supply and demand. We'll lower it, and then everyone will claim it, and then we'll rise it back up, and
yeah, we'll see.
And then the point stock market will crash. So do I want to gamble that I will get a defend card that will deal with the sands, or do I want to save my presences and my Dahans?
Yeah, there's definitely a defend card that is range 0. There's other ones that are range 0, but with air you can go further, which you can easily get.
Yeah, there's one that's range 0 but defend 10, but that's Sacred Site, yeah. Right? And guess what I have right there? A Sacred Site.
True, you have a Sacred Site.
So...
And like, there's...
Nature's Resilience is defend 6, but that's that.
You could just bring more Dahan in to fight back when they ravage, assuming you're going to get defense.
We'll just bring those...
or maybe all the Dahan will die.
Or maybe I won't get any defend and I'll just be totally screwed.
You'll get defend. You'll at least get defend or like a fast attack, right? You gotta get something.
I gotta get something. So that is enough to take out the town, city, and explore. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna gamble. This might be the game where we lose, and this is the moment where I lost. Because I guess they can only put 1 blight there, and then I'll lose all my presents. But that's
fine. You may as well pull up your cards first.
All right. I'm gonna start with minor. Defend 6, perfect. 6. That's Beauty. Exactly what we needed.
Now you're gonna gamble that your second draw will have defense because the other.
Maybe I want Call of the Dawn Ways instead.
Ways. I think you have to take the defend card. Yeah, that's a too big gamble.
Are you gonna gain a power card?
Maybe.
I guess I could still do the first decision here because it's.
Yeah, I can. If you want to see what I get first. What am I doing? So I was planning to probably guard the healing land so I can put a sacred site here. And get to 2 card plays. So that gives me still 4 energy. So I might gain a major power. Potentially. This is just, yeah, if I gain a minor power, I might get a defend for that. Basically. That's something I'm considering too. So, but a major power, I might get something awesome that I could use.
Right.
And I could like get rid of steam vents or something. So yeah, so I think I have enough energy. I'm gonna play this 3 cost, but also like I'm getting 3 a turn already, so I'm gonna get a major power. So I will see what I get.
Ooh.
All right, I did not get any defend, but I did get some cool stuff. 2 damage per Dahan in target land in fast. Whoop. Right, so I could use that here, for example.
Yeah, that would take out the town and then death by Dahan.
Yeah, and it's got one of my elements. I like Accelerate Rod a lot, but this is what I need this turn. I could also push the town away. Like, that's another option, and gain a lot of fear. We don't really have a lot of fear generation. So I could push them away, but this seems real good. I have Animal too, and Suns, so I'll be able to get to the threshold of that.
Yeah, that seems really nice.
And goodbye, Steam Vents. You did well, and now I don't need you. Alright, so you may as well get your card.
Alright, yeah, it's gonna be Nature's Resilience.
Yeah, you get another one, so maybe you'll get something.
We'll cycle through the minor deck, so I'll get Call of the Dahan Ways at a later point. Yeah, and I want to just get... Yeah, I'll just get another minor. I want to build up hand size before I go to major. Call to Isolation has my symbols.
Oh, yeah. Has your symbols. It's 0 cost.
Yeah.
It's fast. It's a good way to block explorers, because you want to have Dahan everywhere, right? So
would also, but that's range 0. But that would get quite a bit of fear. And I would have the fire easily. Lands of Haunted Embers, by the way, also has a lot of my symbols. 2 fear, but that's also adding Blight, which...
You love adding Blight.
I love the Blight! 2 fear if target land is at least 2 town cities, 1 fear.
Kuznocki's converting channel points into Bitcoin.
Alright, so I need the defend, and I need the defend. Because
oh yeah, you got
I need 2 defense. So that's my decision right there.
Call to Isolation, can that push a town? Yeah, so you could send the town away if you want instead.
True.
It's an option.
But with both defends, we take out the town and
that's
the city.
True. You kill them
town,
all. So
yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah.
We get the fear. We would actually get the next fear card, but not in time.
Yeah. Okay.
But that does give us fear, and that would... Well, I guess after the build, it's not going to matter, but... I don't know. Dealing with the towns and cities to try to limit their visibility of the board is helpful. We have a tier 2 explore next turn, by the way.
Fun. All right. I'm ready. I will do this. And then I will do this.
All right. So, I need defend 3 there. I need defend 6 there. exactly the right numbers I need in both
You got
lands.
it, boss. We get a fear card.
Woo! Now they're building in the mountains. And they are exploring coastal lands. Aw, oh, man. We're not seeing the escalation yet. Oh, well.
Alright, that sands of mine is getting pretty terrifying. You may gather the warriors.
Yeah, so what level is that? Gather 2, push 1.
You might want a Dahan down there so you can send them away with call to isolation, right?
Right. That's push per, yeah, so...
If you bring 2 Dahan, then you can send them back to the sands.
I'm not going to be able to deal with both. Probably better to avoid the cascade. If I can't deal with both, probably better to let D8 blight than D5. Sure. So, because otherwise I'll have to reclaim again, which is prohibiting my growth. So,
you might be able to get to your destroy a town innate.
Yeah, but it's slow.
But can you get enough air? You have a free air.
It may be fast. You're right. It's been a while since I played Thunder Speaker. I keep forgetting about all those effects.
You can get to 3 card plays, and all of your cards have air next turn, so...
Yeah, 3 card plays plus my innate makes that fast, and then...
So if you have a presence and 2 Dahan in those lands, you can use your...
And I would have 2 suns in that. Range 0, any. So I'd have to be in that land.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do that. Okay, that's good then. So...
If you can get the Dahan in the right place here. All the Dahan in the places you want. How much, is it sun?
2
push?
sun, 1 fire. Oh, for every 2 in target land. Oh, jeez. Okay, I see.
Oh, yeah, you only have 1 sun, so you can't push enough.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. I can only gather 2, push 1, yeah, so I can't do this.
You can't get to 8 and 5, I think, with that, if that's the thing. Oh, I guess we can sudden ambush.
I could sudden ambush to kill the explorer and then call isolation to push the explorer away. So I would do gather 2 here. And then I need to be in that land, so I'm going to move 1 of them.
Right, so that's for your innate. Yeah. You just use it down there. And then you'd use sudden ambush to get a Dahan in there to use called isolation. That works.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest, but it will work.
Hey, combo time.
Yes, it is England. And we're playing at base. But that does mean we still have this additional loss condition. If 7 towns and cities are in a single land, they win. But since we saw the coastal lands card, every single future tier 2 card is going to have also a build in the land with the most towns, cities. Which, on my end, is pretty well covered, but...
My board has more buildings. But
yeah, there's
actually, yeah, you're going to have... No, they are going to... They're going to build... right in the coastal lands, and you're not going to be able to stop that. So there are going to be towns in your board.
Yeah, there will be.
Yeah, you need to get to 3 card plays.
It's so range 2 land with Dahan. Can I reach? Do I want to start getting presents over here? I'm gonna just put something there. Because these things aren't sacred. The only sacred site is, I think the one is my discard. Yeah, the Nature's Resilience one. So I want to be mindful of that, but I can always get that with pushing of Dahan, so that's fine. So if I do sudden ambush and call to isolation, I wouldn't have enough energy for manifestation, so it'd be Voice of Thunder. In order to get that last air I need. Which is also not going to really do much on your side.
Anyways, so.
Yeah, no, it will work for getting the town destruction in there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put myself there. I'm avoiding the danger zones, I guess. And I will play these 3 cards. Nice. So then I have this. Oh, I could also do that fast.
Yeah, they both can be fast. So.
But yeah, now I can destroy that town, and I can sudden ambush into D5, and then call to isolation to get rid of the town. And we have no blight on my end. Yay!
Yeah, and you could use your fast ability to get Dahan into a place I can defend, right? So that's something that's useful. Yeah, actually, with Vigor of the Breaking Dawn, I don't have enough. I won't have enough. I'll have 5 energy, so I won't be able to play 2 of my 3-cost cards, unfortunately. So I was probably going to defend here, but then I can't also play Vigor of the Breaking Dawn unless I do this, but then I can't reclaim, so I need to reclaim. Yeah, I pretty much need to reclaim, I think. These guys, unfortunately, are going to die. Unless... Yeah, you're not playing a defend card.
Nope. My defend cards are in my discard.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get a Sacred Site over... Start getting to a Sacred Site here. I think, so yeah, unfortunately I'm 1 energy short from being able to do both of the things I need. Almost wonder if it's worth losing the presence here in order to kill all these guys. I think it is, so... These are effectively the same. It's just what I want for the following turn. I think I want to play this one so that I can get the... Oh, I don't have any... I lost my other... Oh, no, I have an animal. So I could... I don't have a card plays to get this, but I feel like this is... Well, there are Dahan there, so why don't I just use that? So that basically those guys will kill them. They won't build here, and then I'll still have my defend card for this, and then I can move Dahan after, I think. Yeah, if you can come help in this land, that would be nice. Next turn. So basically, this is going to blight, and I'll lose a presence. But then it's sort of done for at least maybe they'll explore there, I don't know. And then we can take care of the coastal lands next turn. But this one won't build, which is good, so.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I am not dealing with any of my coastal lands this turn, which is not good. We got a fear card, so maybe something will happen. Maybe they won't be able to
defend coastal lands this turn. It's like, no, wrong turn.
Well, isn't that... Well, okay, since I have this out here. Invaders do not build, each player replace... Okay, no, that's not the card.
We want to defend coastal lands next turn.
Yeah, defend 3 in all coastal lands is tier 1. Defend 6 in all coastal lands and do not build cities is tier 2. Defend 9 in coastal lands and do not build in coastal lands this turn is tier 3. So let's just get to tier 3 and we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, let's just do that.
That's easy. All right, so I'm going to Furious Assault there. Called isolation.
You have to get your Dahan there first.
Sudden ambush, I mean.
So actually, you could sudden ambush somewhere else and use Gather the Warriors there instead if you want. And then you could block a build on the coast.
That does seem smarter because I do want to be able to stop at least one of those builds. So
it's called isolation, can bring Dahan there, and then they'll ravage and kill the explorer anyways, right? So you gotta use Gather the Warriors to get a Dahan there. In that, if you
how many is it? It's Gather 4, push 2. Okay.
So if you want to get, you could get some.
Just trying to think how I want to do this. So if I gather here, and I'll move both of those. I could push one in there. I need one there. I need one somewhere else. I'm not gonna move that, and then I could sudden ambush there. And call the isolation there.
And send the town somewhere else. Probably not the coast.
Yeah, not the coast, because that's going to turn into a city, so...
Probably not towards the bottom either, right? You don't want to.
Yeah, I want to try to limit, like, exposure, but that build's still gonna see that bottom mountain, but what can you do? Each town destroys an explorer in its land. Oh, well. If I had known that, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
It did some things.
Alright, we got our first blight, and your first presence destruction. And they're exploring in the sands, but now we're gonna build in a land with things.
That already has, so
any of these is gonna be a city, so we absolutely don't want it on the coast, so it's going to happen.
Right, it's gonna be a city.
Yor was forced, because that was the land with the most.
Yeah, that's a terror zone.
And remember, it's England, so if that reaches 7, we lose.
Alright, I have a slow power. I'm going to gather... Oh yeah, I could stop a build here. And bring Dahan to help fight. Though we really want the most to be in here.
I could push
You have
for
Voice
Dahan.
of Thunder, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I could do is gather them into here, and then you do a push into there, which is the worst spot.
How many can you gather? Gather 2?
Yeah.
Well...
So what I would do is gather, like, one of these, and then you would be able to push 3.
You could gather from C3 into C2, and I can push from C5 into C2, and that would get 4 in that land. Or you push...
But that wouldn't block the build here.
Oh, I see. Gather into C5?
Sure.
I forgot there was an explorer gather there.
Nice, we'll bring that guy.
Yeah, and bring my presence so that I could do a defend if needed. Yeah. And then I can push those in there.
Yeah, and I have obviously the 3 defend there, and I have another 4 defend, and you have like a 6 defend. So we can defend it all and then like kill everything. Also, I have I already used Vigor the Breaking Dawn. I guess I could have used that. I didn't know we were going to do that. That would be great.
That would have been 8 damage.
And we'll move your presence.
Yeah.
So that C1, actually, I could throw a defend 4 onto that if we have enough defense. Otherwise, is an option.
So tempted to just add presence to get the reclaim 1, but I think I need to reclaim all. Because manifestations is slow, and I need to deal with everything else on my side. So yeah, I got to defend there, I got to defend there. Pushing, gathering and destroying explorers, which kind of still need to think about, because... yeah, so I'm going to reclaim. And next turn, when I place presence, I can get that reclaim 1.
Yeah, like
so
I think you are where you need to be anyways, right? So
yeah.
Except for D1.
Jeez, I only have 3 energy. Ugh. Just gonna have to go minor again. Hey, defend 5.
Defend 5. Or Lure the Unknown is good too for stopping builds and stuff. And Ravages, really. Yeah, that's the one where you have air, which you always have air. It's a range 1 card.
Yeah. I mean, I already have 2 defend cards, but I mean, is it bad to have more defend cards in a Dahan game?
Yeah, I mean, they're basically attack cards for you, right? So.
Yeah. Because I could also easily push
it has
Dahan
elements
fast, so.
It has a.
As an animal, which is what I want, and it gives me a water, which isn't terribly important, but I do have something that cares about water.
Do you?
Yeah. Nature's Resilience could remove a blight if we ever wanted it to, but...
If you want to spend both your defend cards and not defend.
Well, the problem, though, is I actually don't have any water cards because Nature's Resilience doesn't actually have water on
that's true, yeah. So, yeah. It also is free, so it's...
But if I get Sap the Strength and I use it, I'm not going to get to 4 air this turn.
Right. Lure the Unknown is also pretty good for you. It has fire.
It does give me air. It gives me fire.
And it just lets you just like send the problem away. There's lots of lands without invaders.
That will stop the build in one place, which is definitely nice. All right, let's see what my next minor is. And someday we'll think about a major. Too fast, too slow. Defend is...
Each Dahan deals 1 damage.
To a different invader, which...
Yeah, that is a tricky one.
That is a little hard.
Yeah.
But it would lower, like say we did that in C2, we would take out 2 of the explorers. So it would do less damage, so we need to defend less. It could also stop a build and like...
Yeah, we'd only need to get to defend 9 instead of 11. We did
and it gives me air, which is important. Yeah, none of these give me fire or sun, so... That plus Ravage is nice, though.
I don't know what that means.
Did I take a card that has Ravage in it?
No.
No, yeah, it was Lure of the Unknown, yeah, so...
I feel like you're gonna get to use Veil the Night's Hunt, like...
Yeah.
To great effect.
Dahan doing damage during the Ravage phase.
Right, well, I'm going to... What am I going to do? I have 5 energy, maybe more. So I wanted to certainly guard the Healing Land. I also have Year Perfect Stillness. Which I don't always want to use that because you don't get to kill the guys. So I often end up forgetting it.
The manifestation of power and glory is slow, if that's what you're asking about, Reese.
If these guys ravage and we defend it, are they just all dead? Not quite.
8 damage, so no.
But then, so I could Ritual of Destruction there afterward. Right?
And they're going to build there, so yeah, we will need to worry about it next turn if we don't finish it off, so...
So I'll finish it off. So what I'll do is I'll play Ritual Destruction and guard the Healing Land. I'll defend the 4 here. As long as you can defend... You have a 6 defend, right?
I do. Nature's Resilience.
So and you can get rid of the 2 Explorers, which is enough.
Yeah, Veiled Night's Hunt and Nature's Resilience would do that.
Actually,
I don't
Villainite's
have
Hunt,
the
they're going to
but
partially damage the other guys. Right now they have 10 health of...
Right, yeah.
So, and these guys do 8 damage. That would clear the land with Villainite's Hunt.
Right, yeah, because it is going to do 1 damage that would then be, you know...
Right. So actually I don't need to rituals, unless I want the fear. Which, I mean, fear is good. But I don't... If you do Villainite's Hunt here, then... or, like, you could do your innate to destroy the towns. Like, there's different things we could do, right?
If I do that, I can't use Nature's Resilience because I need to play 3 airs.
Oh, right. So, yeah, I think just letting the Dahan do the work for us there, then.
Okay.
Is good. So, there's this place is a thing. So maybe I should be putting presents here to get a sacred site there. Potentially. I'm trying to think of what. Are you able to get 3 Dahan in here by the slow phase?
Gather per air. Yeah, if I get air cards, I can gather. Yeah, I can gather 3 in there. Either fast or slow.
Yeah, and then I can do 5 damage in there. So let's work together on that.
All right. Actual communication in a co-op game.
So I'm gonna need. I mean, I could take the gain energy here, but what I'm gonna do is actually gain energy, and I need to have a sacred site. That's important. So I'm gonna defend here with guard the healing land. I'm going to get a sacred site here again, so that I can ritual destruction there, assuming you're gonna get the Dahan in there. And so I need enough energy for that. But I want to get to 3 card plays. So I'm feeling like... but I'm not going to have enough energy.
Yeah, your cards are very expensive, is the problem.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. We'll just have lots of... Oh, I have so much energy now, but it's like I have too much energy now.
Yeah,
so
well, you are getting 6 energy per turn now, and you're playing 2 cards, and your most expensive card is 3 energy. So now you can sustain your card plays for the next turns and work towards the 3rd card play at least.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, maybe take a major next turn or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can play your card.
Yeah, I have to be careful here.
We need Villainite's Hunt for sure.
We need enough defense in C2.
Right, so
which
we need
you're not
defend
providing
6.
defend. Yeah, so I guess I don't need... Okay, so if I do defend 6, that's...
I guess if you can do other things, you could defend less if you could get rid of guys out of there.
10.
But you probably need
that
to
would do
that
enough. Yeah, the defend 6 is needed, so this is just not going to be fast. Which is probably fine. We need dealing damage to different invader. I'm not even going to get to destroy a town thing. Okay, so then so gather the warriors. Okay, so it's gather per air, and I just need to play 1 more air card. Okay, and every single one of my cards is air. Perfect. So that takes care of C2, and we're gonna
build there,
D4.
But we're gonna bring the hammer at least. It's just gonna be a town and explorer there after this. So the Ravage in D2 and D1 are problems still. But yeah, you have lots of solutions for those.
Okay, I'm gonna take that to deal with D7, I think.
What about D2 and D1?
You're right. What about D2, D1?
I think we'd allow D1 to blight, and you can definitely defend D2 and kill the town or whatever.
Yeah.
Or move the town away if you want, but killing the town's probably better.
Killing is better.
And yeah, you don't have enough card plays to...
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with
I can let you
D7.
repeat. I can let you repeat a power, so I can let you repeat words of warning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, or something else. So, right. So, or nature's resilience. Oh, but yeah, you need a sacred site. So
I do have that sacred site, so I could defend.
Right. So instead, use your card that lets you push. Like, I mean, you could just repeat Nature's Resilience and then defend 6. So, but I don't. Just thinking if there's a way we can like kill them all or anything. I don't guess maybe not.
Well, double Words of Warning would give me defend 6 for C2, and then I could not use Nature's Resilience and actually get a fast thing.
That's true.
We still want Veil of the Night's Hunt, so...
But you need to deal with both D2 and D1. That's why...
Yes.
Nature's Resilience is probably a better economical solution.
Well, I'm just thinking... Can you repeat this and then... repeat it twice and then repeat it thrice and then...
No, can't do that.
Yeah, I think it's not going to work out for me to... Well, no, wait. I mean, so, actually, no, because if I get... So I need Sun and Fire.
Oh, but you could destroy the town with your... You need...
I don't have Sun and Fire on a single card.
You do, but it's too expensive.
I can't afford it.
I mean, you have other solutions for C2 if you want, like...
Let's take that back for a second. And then I could do just pulling random things out. So that gets me this, and that can be fast, and I can deal with... I can destroy a town with that. That's range 0, so I'd have to be in the town in D2.
Right, so C2 destroy both the towns, right? You need 2 Dahan per town.
Power card. I can't repeat that twice. But yeah, I could destroy that town.
You destroy both towns.
8. I can't repeat this. This is power card.
Look, read the power.
Destroy one for every 2 Dahan. Shut up, John. Okay, I could destroy 2 towns. Okay, so then that's 3, 6, 7, 8. So then we need to... Well, no, but then I do... but then I don't have that card right now.
Yeah, then you could... Well, yeah, Words of Warning. You could... If it,
I can use Sudden Ambush in C2 just to not even gather, and that will take out the Explorers, and then that's now only...
Yeah, then one Words of Warning there. And
Words of Warning, and then Words of Warning. Ah, but that doesn't have Dahan in it.
Yeah.
Unless I use Call to Isolation to move a Dahan in there, and then Words of Warning. But no, then I still have the problem with D2. Yeah, you're right. I feel like I'm close to figuring out a solution that makes me happy, though.
You can feel free to keep working on it.
Welcome to Spirit Island Saturdays, where we spend 5 hours trying to figure out a min-max. This is fire. That's slow. That would replace Sudden Ambush, but that's not as good.
Yeah, Sudden Ambush doesn't do a whole lot.
Oh, I could use this instead. But what would that do? I could push the town out of D1 into D2. What would that do? I don't know. Alright, so Lead the Furious Assault in C2 takes out the 2 towns. Sudden Ambush in C2 takes out 2 Explorers. And Words of Warning in C2 gives enough defend to survive that. So we haven't repeated anything yet.
Or you could use Call to Isolation to send all of the problem guys out of C2.
Right. But I would still have Gather the Warriors. I could gather a Dahan into D1. I'm not going to have enough defend if I do that, because we already used that.
The problem is like using too many cards on one land. Like, Sudden Ambush doesn't do enough stuff. Don't play Sudden Ambush unless you really need it. There are better cards.
Yeah, the problem is I need a fire card, which that's one of my 2 fire cards.
Well, you have a 3-cost one.
that I can't afford. Unless I played these two. But now these are slow, and it's...
Right.
It's not helping the problem. Okay, well, what was the original plan? Because that at least had a semblance of... Like, I think it's just... We're going to have to deal with the Blight. But we have Blight, so that's fine.
I don't think we need to Blight. With our original solution and the repeat, we didn't have to. You just didn't want to do it.
So Nature's Resilience in C2 and D1.
Nature's Resilience again somewhere else.
And then
something else to deal with D2. The end, right? Like then you can easily repeat Nature's Resilience and defend.
Can you let me reset my cards first, and so I can
Veil the Night's
pay
Hunt.
attention to what you're saying? All right, Veil the Night's Hunt. So we needed that in C2 so that
that clears C2.
That then clears C2. Okay. And we haven't used the repeat yet, but the repeat would then work on D1. I just need something to deal with D2, which was a defend 3. Okay.
Yeah, or you could, since you have defend 6, you could like
I don't care anymore.
Pull stuff from D1 into D2.
I'm done.
Sure.
So each Dawn deals 1 damage to a different
destroy
invader.
the explorers and damage anything else.
Okay, and then defend 6.
All right, do something again.
All right, defend there.
And defend here. Good night. That's a lot of fear.
All right, we got a fear card. Yay! All right, and then that.
So much for the problem land.
Right. I was going to. Oh, that was the other part of the problem. Is I needed to gather. Oh, but I still have to gather the warriors. Never mind. That's fine. Yeah, I still have to gather into D4, but that's the other part.
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, let them build in this one. They explore the wetlands. Oh, so they built again in that sand, so it's even more terrifying.
Yeah, but I can still do this. Do I need to be in that land?
You probably want to be.
It's danger land, though.
Going to be a little easier. And I still have your perfect stillness, right?
Yeah.
And we might get to the next fear tier. We only need to generate 1 fear to get to the next tier.
All right.
I think, let me just check. Yeah, it's not different on this level, so... And we can upgrade our fear card. That's really good. Right, so they're ravaging in there. I could just Year of Perfect Stillness it, but we could also, like, defend a bunch. Because we still have... I guess your defends are all in your discard now, because you use both of them.
I could reclaim 1 if I add a presence, and I can get it back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 6 damage, so you could... And there's 6 damage of Dahan, so we could just do that. That's a pretty easy solve for that. Then D7, you could just
I could
send
push
them away.
it away.
Yeah. Just send them like all into the wetlands and blow them up after.
If I do 2 presences, reclaim 1 and 2 energy. My defend is 1 energy. That's 0. That's 0. I wouldn't be able to use sudden ambush. Manifestation would be nice. Haven't used that too much. Because they're going to build the city in D1. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take energy for that. So I'm gonna go take that. And...
I'm probably gonna gain a power card if you want to wait for me to do that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because I could reclaim, but I'm not getting to 3 card plays, and I want to generate a fear. So actually, I mean, I could for sure generate a fear just by Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. I could just kill all those guys if I reclaim, and then we definitely get the fear. And then you don't need to reclaim your defend. You could do something else.
True.
That might be better, right? You don't want that card right now, really. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That seems better. And I can get a sacred site somewhere. Why are there 3 explorers there? Why did we do that? I guess we did that.
If I could destroy a town fast, then we'd get that fear as well, which I could do if I don't play the defend card, so...
I'm destroying all these guys fast, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
I guess I'll put a
yeah, work towards the card, please, I think. Oh, but yeah, where are you going to put it?
I want more presence this way, so I'm going to go there.
We need more overlap.
I have my major, right? That's going to kill all these guys. And then I can do something else. There's no other Ravage. I could defend that for you if you want by going in a different spot with my presence. Do you want me to do that?
I mean, I could blow it up myself, I'm sure. Oh, but if I want to play manifestations, I'm not... Well, no, I'll have enough energy, I'm sure.
Okay, is there a place where you can get 3 Dahan for me, like, say, this land? Then I can do 5 damage and kill the town and all the explorers.
Stations... I would need to use a gather...
You have presence over here, so...
Yeah, I don't have many gathers outside of my innate. So if I wanted to do manifestations in D1 after the build, I wouldn't be able to gather into C5 for you.
What about you with your innate?
That's what I mean, is it's only my innate. I can't use it in 2 places.
Oh, but... Oh, don't you have another? You have, like, this, Voice of Thunder.
Oh! True.
Push up to 4.
I can push from C2. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Okay, then that... Yeah, that... And I don't get my repeat, but we do get the extra fear card and get to tier 2, so I think that's worth it. Alright, so I didn't end up gaining a card anyways, but...
If I had another... Oh, I need 2 more sun. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to have to do this. Reclaim 1. I want to have more presence there. So I don't need that.
Yep. You might want words of warning for that sand, unless you had another plan for it.
Yeah, I think my plan was to just destroy the town, but let's just set this up. I need that.
Oh, right. You need another Dahan there to destroy the town, though. You need two Dahan.
Yes, you're right.
So words of warning just takes care of it for you, and then you can lead the Fear's Assault after the build.
And then I can gather the warriors into D1 slow, because I'll have 4, so I can gather 3 and get 3 presences, or however many I need for manifestation. Like, I don't... Well, I guess with the city... 3, 5, 6, 7...
You can lead the Fierce Assault to kill the town, and manifestations to clean up the rest, right?
Yeah, so that's an option. Okay. And then I get you the push that you needed, so we got that covered.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Push it.
So, defend.
Alright, and I'm going to kill all these guys. And you could use your innates fast if you want. I guess if you use your innate fast, they won't build a city. If that's what you want. But you want to leave that to Han there to for the Ravage, so...
Yeah, no, I have the... Oh, yeah, I guess... Yeah, I see what you mean. So... If I gathered the two from here...
Often it's good to save those to the slow phase.
Yeah, no, let's save it for slow, because I'll get more fear when that works anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Plus...
We get 2 fear cards now, so...
Yeah,
who knows what
we'll
will
get
happen.
that figured out. Yeah. What? I can use more powers! Alright, first fear. Invaders do not build in lands where Dahan outnumber towns and cities. Well, that's really nice.
Are there any of those? I don't...
I guess... There are a lot, because there are lands without invaders.
Yeah.
But they were... Yeah, I see. They're not going to build, yeah, so...
They're not gonna build
wetlands
anyway.
are the more important ones, yeah. Each player will place a town with an explorer in a coastal land.
Sure. Well, do the 2 places where that is a thing.
Definitely there.
Well, I guess we could do it both in those jungles because you're planning to deal with that wetland anyway, right? So
yeah, because I think twice. Even 3, 5, 6, 7. Even if I choose to put an extra build in there because of England,
yeah, you can do. 9
I'll still be able to
there,
do
right?
that. Yeah, so I want all the fear off of that I can.
Yeah, and let that jungle settle down a little bit.
They're exploring in the mountains. I'll put you there.
There's no mountain in which they do not explore.
Okay, so then I'm gonna gather here. I'm gonna take everything, including the kitchen sink.
Army stack.
Manifestation!
It's a little overkill because you're not going to get to use your other thing.
I gotta do this one at a time, that's right. You're gonna do Rituals of Destruction there, right? So that's not gonna... Or no, wait. Oh, right, it's my presence.
Yeah, so you didn't have... On the right side, you didn't have to send everyone because... you have your innate to deal with one of the towns. So if you want to leave like some support maybe back in the mountain where they're going to build, right? Like,
okay,
you could send just enough.
Wait, no, it was this... Nope, this one.
Like you need 7 damage because the town's going to go.
And then
so yeah, that's enough.
And then not that one. Yep. This one. I gotta leave a town.
I guess you were short.
It's 6.
You could leave an explorer, right?
Explorer, yeah, would die by Dahan, so that's fine.
Why don't you just lead the Furious Assault first? And then the town will be gone.
I'm just doing everything that you're not saying because... okay. No, it's fine. Then... Now death by Dahan.
Do you guys know when England will likely be added to the game? Well, if you pay attention to the screen, we are playing England right now, so it is in beta testing. So it'll be released when it is ready.
And I need to do that.
You probably
guess I gotta come along.
You don't have to, but seems probably like a good idea, especially with that mountain next door.
Oh, hey, England!
And we already earned a new fear card for next turn.
What's new with England? Well, in this game, we're mostly past all the new stuff. We're only playing base England. So the stage 2 escalation, which we're past now because we're in tier 3 next. On each board with town city, build in the land with the most towns and cities.
And they
so
did
that's
that
why
every
there's an extra build in this D1, at least in the most recent turn. I guess I went to C7 on your side. And there is an extra loss condition. First adversary to actually have an additional loss condition, actually. If 7 or more towns and cities are ever in a single land, the invaders win. So, the closest we had was 4 in C2, I believe. So...
Right, so we have a Ravage in the Wetlands, which is not a huge deal. I got, like, I can make a Sacred Site in D3, and that solves that. And then C8, we can play a card to block it, or let it blight, because who cares about that? Really? We could kill all the cities and towns, other places, and probably win. Like, there's 4 lands with buildings right now. Can we just win?
yeah, can we just win? Well, there's a lot of cities happening right now.
Yeah, but I can.
How far away
if
are
we
we
can
from
get
the
Jahan
next...
into there, I can kill them all, right?
2 more? Yeah, that's so far away.
With my major power. It's
True.
really sweet. And I will gain a new major power now. And it might
How about
be
you
like...
go gain a new major power first? Because I'm not
Sure.
reclaiming. I refuse.
We can reclaim 1, though. So, yeah. I will get to 3 card plays. And gain a major power, because I'm going to have 9 energy. Alright, so I'm not playing that card, I guess. But I do have other things, like Pillar of Living Flame. Or Blazing Renewal. 2 damage to each town or city in the land.
And that gets you your presence back.
Tsunami to destroy this stuff. It would get me my presence back. Living Flame would add a blight. Yeah, this would kill the town there if I Blazing Renewal there. Kind of a waste, but... There's also Entwined Power. That's a thing. This has my elements, though. Let's go with Blazing Renewal. I must forget a card. I'll just forget this little one, I think. It's nice, but I'm not going to probably play it. Oh, but I can't play all my cards now because I don't have enough energy.
Oh, no.
I do want to play 3 cards if I can. And I could play that, and that to get my innate. Do I need this defend 4? Nah. Who needs to remove blight? I can repeat a power.
Yay.
Alright, that seems fun.
Okay, so what am I gonna do? If I do double presence, I can get to 4 card plays, and I'd have like no energy. Except I could play Voice of Thunder, I guess. What would that do for me? Like nothing? I mean, sorry, in terms of just the elements, I would be able to destroy a town in the target land. Or destroy a town for every 2 Dahan in the target land. Which is currently not any land that has... that really matters. So what is happening?
Are you gonna like gain power cards? I guess you might need energy.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have energy, and I was just getting 2 minors, and well.
So I can Blazing Renewal in the mountain in the middle there, which would kill both of the towns and deal 2 damage to the city.
So if I could deal 1 damage.
If you can do 1 damage to the city with like a power from your, I don't know if you have a actual damage power. Oh, you have Vengeance of the Dead, right? Or Bail the Night's Hunt. Bail the Night's Hunt.
That one.
Let us clear that land. Actually, that would clear that land in the fast phase. You just got to get a Dahan there.
Okay.
in the fast phase.
Which I can.
That seems good. And I also have the other. I'll just Ear Perfect Stillness on C8, and I have D3 defended, and the other wetlands are no problem. So.
Okay, so we're probably just not gonna be able to clear the board this turn, I guess.
Yeah, not this turn, but
okay.
I can also repeat a power to like help block builds and stuff. So.
Work hard play sounds sexy, but if I'm taking Veil of the Night's Hunt, I'm not gonna have enough energy for that. So I'm just gonna take energy for a next turn. For a future turn, that is. So presence somewhere. I'll just put it there. Veil of Night's Hunt. I'm just gonna play all these for the second. I can only play 3 cards. That's right. Talked about this. I need Call of Isolation, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I disconnected from OBS, so we gotta pause a little bit. Or maybe my internet's just dead.
Are you back?
I hear you now. Yay!
I heard you talking, and then there was no movement on your screen.
Yeah, OBS disconnected. OBS is reconnected. And my chat room has refreshed. Yeah, seems to have been a brief internet hiccup. Thankfully, only brief. MigrantP has disconnected. Oh no!
Oh, a parsec?
Yes.
Maybe it will reconnect. We'll see if it happens automatically. Raz thought we were going to be climactic.
Nope. I think you do need to rejoin.
Okay.
I don't see you on the list.
Request sent.
Are you in?
Not yet. Says waiting to connect.
Not
Failed
yet.
to make peer connection.
Oh, I see
Excuse
that.
me.
What the heck? Try again. One more time.
Restart.
This time with enthusiasm.
Okay.
I'm gonna say waiting to connect. Accept. Do. Yeah, you apparently had about 500 quadrillion milliseconds of latency.
Failed to make peer-to-peer connection. Do you
Okay.
want to try restarting parsec?
Yeah, let me try doing that. I'm not actually. Sorry, folks. It seems like every week there's a new hiccup.
Are we back on Twitch?
Yes. I believe we have reconnected. Can you hear me, Twitch? At least OBS said I reconnected. Okay, you can see us. That's good. Parsec. That. Yes. Evil Ice Monkey says no. Well. You have no computers available right now. What? Oh, no. Okay, now I see my computer. Try again.
I clicked it.
And I have clicked accept. And it's going to say failed to make a peer-to-peer connection, I'm sure. Yes.
Failed to make a peer-to-peer connection. I'll try restarting parsec on my side again.
Worst case, restart Steam. It's not Steam that's the problem. It's Parsec. It's
We could try Steam Remote Play. Trying again.
every single time we do that, it ends up being terribly blurry.
Well,
but it's better than nothing because Parsec's not
failed
working.
to make peer-to-peer connection. What does Parsec support say? They say lots of things you can try while you're live on Twitch. Restart your computer.
Yeah, let's just restart the computer live on stream. Yeah, we are using Parsec because that made for a better quality
Yeah, we can try Steam.
thing.
Let me start Steam.
I'm gonna have to. How do I do that again? I forget. I think I have to what? Right, like click on
you
and
you go
remote play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just have to wait for you to appear.
I'm appearing. Hang on, I'm working on it.
All right, guys. So how are you enjoying this week's Spirit Island Saturdays? Did you enjoy the drama we had between John and I when I was getting a bit flustered?
Magikarp.
I just got overwhelmed with information. Do I see you? I don't see you. Where are you? Are you offline?
Yeah. Steam is slowly starting.
Okay.
It is now online. Maybe.
I just found you on my offline list, and then you went online.
Well, Dang. You can't invite me when I'm offline. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, remote play. Oh, sounds.
LewdDolphin invited you. Play the game.
Now, the problem is I'm gonna hear you, I'm sure, unless I hit this. Mute microphone. Disable incoming audio. There we go.
Blah, 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 blah.
Now, the other thing is I have to have the game be active because otherwise you get the thing. Okay.
I get the Fallout screen. I'm hearing this ringing sound continuously. Oh, it's stopped now, maybe. And I don't have mouse, or do I?
You do.
I do have mouse. Okay. It's really blurry, but I can still play. Are we ready to finish playing cards?
I forget what we were at? We were figuring out my cards, I'm sure.
Yeah, Steam also wants to be full screen, and I don't know how to not make it full screen, so sorry, chat.
It's okay, I'll read chat out loud. Otherwise, right, John is going to have to watch Twitch and play that way, says Raise 82750.
The really weird part about Steam Roleplay is like the top half of the screen is blurry and the bottom half is clear, so it's like I always should play the bottom Spirit, I guess.
All right, you are now Thunder Speaker. No. All right, so what was happening? Because I think you said you basically have all the ravages taken care of.
I have the wetlands covered. I'm gonna do 2 damage to each town and city there. So as long as you veil the Night's Hunt in that mountain,
which means you need to get Dahan
there too. With Gather the Warriors is easy for you.
Gather the Warriors would be easiest. Called Isolation also would, but
you can also
use that to stop a build with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could also use that on Lair No, now we actually take care of both of the builds in the Ds. And your Blazing Renewal in C7 stops that build entirely, so all we have to worry about is C3 on the next turn.
Yeah,
I think.
And there's Dahan there, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay. So.
Oh, and I also have a repeat for you, so. Or I could repeat. I could repeat for me too, but.
That's like good because then we could stop all the builds.
Yeah. So you need to get Dahan into that mountain.
Yeah, how many am I gathering/pushing? It's 4 gather, 1 push. Does it really matter?
Well, let me do the Blazing Renewal first, and we can see where we stand. Wait.
It's target spirit.
Right, target spirit. So basically, you need 2 Dahan in there to finish it off.
Okay. So I'm gonna gather the warriors then.
You have 8 or 7 Dahan available.
Let's take 2 and 2. I kind of want to keep my sacred site coverage for defense.
Yeah, you don't need to be there, so.
And I could push if it made sense, but you're doing your perfect stillness there, so that's not happening. Yeah. So it's.
Actually, if you wanted, you could get Dahan into D3 to kill the guys that are ravaging. You could have done it that way instead. D3. Like, use your power on D4. Oh, but you don't have enough sun to push enough into the mountain, do you?
I could still call it to isolation, I think. Yeah. That's push 1. Yeah, so that's fine. Right. And then it's Veil the Night's Hunt. Deal damage. And then call to isolation, push that Dahan into there. That will take care of that town. And I'm gonna save my presence, my secret site. Right, and now I'm gonna stop something.
So you can't stop both of those builds with Lure of the Unknown, though.
Right.
That was your plan. You needed Call to Isolation.
Yeah,
I can let you repeat Call to Isolation, though, so...
True.
Repeat Call to Isolation, and then you can send the guy from the mountain where the Dahan is away. Like up into the sands, yeah. Then you can lure. You may as well lure, yeah, him somewhere else. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. All right. We still got that, but maybe the fear card will help. Defend 2 on all lands with presence, and each spirit gains 1 energy per sacred site they have in lands with invaders. Awesome.
Dude,
I don't know if that happened.
We killed the invaders, so I don't know how much energy we got.
I had something in D1.
Sure. Yeah, and I think D1 and D3, I think that's where it happened.
Ah, okay.
That was it.
2 damage is going to happen there.
Hey, another fear card.
8 more fear, and we get to the next terror level. And the tier 3 Explorer is happening in Jungle and Sands.
Sure. So they don't explore D7, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yay. I think they also didn't explore D6, but there was an
They still
Explorer
have guys in there. They
so,
still have guys at D7 anyway, yeah.
We have 2 fewer Explorers, at least.
All right. My screen has approximately 7 pixels, so...
Okay, Draw of the Fruitful Earth is gathering...
I can see I have that card available. I can see slight light blurs where there are Explorers. There's one here, right? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And there's one here.
Yeah. This is why we use Parsec, because Parsec keeps better latency or something.
Yeah, so what I can do is gather those guys away so they won't build, like, into here. Is probably the best thing I can do with that. Or I could do it in other places. Because here they're just going to build and ravage themselves to death. So I could do it here instead.
Raze asks, do we want to retry Parsec? Well...
Or I could do it here and we could bring the Dahan in. Because we want the Dahan in.
Yes. Bring the Dahan in.
So,
I'll reclaim my next turn, and I actually have energy now, so I can get a major that...
You want to bring your Sacred Site over?
Yes! Yes! Bring the Sacred Site! Sounded a bit louder than I had intended. Alright, so I am definitely...
I suppose I'm reclaiming, too.
That... You're not getting a power off of this. Actually, let me start with minor, because I'm definitely not doing 2 majors, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, if I do 2 majors, I might find, like, I'm more likely to find a major that I want, right?
You might find it on the first try.
I find it on the first try. I'll just do major, whatever.
Like Rapid Wings of Sunlight?
That is, like, the definition of my card, right?
Or you have, that top right one, Power Storm, is all of your elements.
It does have every single one of my elements.
Except animal, I guess, but like animal's cheap and easy for you to get.
So what do we need? So we're 1 away. So we need 8 fear to get to the terror level about cities. Your plan is probably to... Well, I guess...
Actually, yeah. Is that the last city?
Yes.
So... I could kill the city with my major, so...
And they're not going to build any cities this turn, so that's nice.
Yeah, so can we just generate... Like,
so our goal is fear, so... Paralyzing Fright just gives us 4 fear straight up.
4 fear, I'll get 2 fear from destroying the city. And maybe we can get a couple fear from... like, ravages or whatever. You have
Thunder is slow, but
yeah, but slow is fine, right? They're not building cities,
right? Okay, so I'm gonna take Paralyzing Fright. I'm gonna get rid of Voice of Thunder. I'm kidding. Just forget that one. Take another major. 1 fear.
Talons of Lightning. You can't play both though.
3 fear. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, there's...
Trees and Stones helps you get to the... I mean, we're not going to get... You don't have another mountain, but it helps you get to the other... To the threshold on your
I would be
card.
able to get a fear off of that by destroying
Would you actually
the
get
town.
Check your other card, the 4-cost one. What's the threshold on that?
2 air, 3 mountain. I don't have enough mountain.
Yeah.
Or no, I do.
Was there? Oh yeah. Actually, you can get to it if you take the major
automatic
that has mountain.
Well, no, because I have Nature's Resilience. Nope, not that one. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that has mountain. And Paralyzing Fright has.
Yeah, you also.
Oh,
need
I just
one
drew
more
that.
Card that has
I just
Earth.
drew that. Or is that the one I was looking at? No, I'm confused.
Yeah, it was the bottom right one. That's the one you need, and it's cheap.
That's exactly what I wanted. That's what I was thinking of.
You have to play those 3 cards.
Yeah, I have to play those 3 cards. So I'm gonna just make everyone upset and forget Manifestations of Power and Glory.
It's fine. We're gonna win in the fast phase.
There we go. 8 fear. I have
8 fear, and I will reclaim and destroy the. No, Siri. I didn't say anything. Go away.
That's on our bingo card now, I think.
Seriously. All right. This is the card? Yeah, it's really blurry. That's all that I need to play, but I can play other things. Sure. Let's get my innate for no reason. Let's finish.
And I do have a Sacred Site there. Just 8 fear automatically. That's all it is. What does that even do? That's... They also skip all actions there, so they're not going to build. Yay!
Do you want to try to get more points? Are there any more? You can remove Blight.
I don't have 2 water.
I forgot my remove Blight card, so...
I can... Oh, I can't reach that. I can destroy an explorer. That's basically it, but that does nothing. Because there's no towns on land D. And towns... Like, the only land with town... I guess... Well, you're gonna... Oh, that doesn't do it anyway. Damn it. Yeah, I got nothing.
Can't you attack that land? 1 damage for Dahan?
Yeah, it's not going to take out the city.
You can still kill whatever these blurry things are. And I could let you repeat it, too, so you could destroy the city with it.
It's 2 energy, not 1.
Oh, well, whatever. We win.
There are no cities on the island! Yay! And my victory streak is undefeated.
Continue to be undefeated. Yeah, like, I can see in the animation, like, I should take a picture of this. Like, I can see the resolution of the screen is, like, every pixel is, like, 1/4 of an inch. Oh, now now they're 1/8 of an inch.
Oh my gosh. I wonder, I know you're not going to see anything now.
I see the really clear live broadcast please stand by screen.
I wonder if we had looked at this before. Remote play,
client
options, streaming. Yeah, I did fast, advanced options.
I changed it to fast as well, which means that we still see the animations, but it's super blurry.
Limit resolution, let's make that smaller. Limit bandwidth. We probably don't want a super big bandwidth anyway, but I'm not sure that will help. Enable hardware decoding. I'm not sure what that means.
I mean, those are all my options, client options, right? They're not for you.
So they're not? Okay, well. Oh, well.
Oh, it went all super clear though, so I don't know what. 28 points. Difficulty 1. So.
Yeah. But that was the demo of England base level. And certainly in the coming weeks, we'll work up the England tier level, which will be very exciting because from what I see on the card, it's quite devastating.
Yes.
But I guess I could show it right there. Yeah. So like the next time we play, since I only go up one level at a time, the next one will be Indentured Servants Earn Land. Invader build actions affect lands without invaders if they're adjacent to at least 2 towns or cities before the build action. So even if we clear a land of invaders, you know, like, oh, there's no explorer there, so they're not going to build. Well, it happens to be next to 3 cities and 2 towns, so they're going to build anyway, because that's how they roll.
Or even just 2 towns, so it could be very difficult to stop builds.
Yeah. Builds will basically happen no matter what, unless you can specifically, like, clear a side of a board.
Yeah.
Villain request, jump straight to England 6. I did start a England 6 game just to see, basically to see what the extra health looked like. I'm not going to spoil that. I also wanted to see how high immigration worked. I'm not going to spoil that either. But yeah, it was brutal. I think I went 2 turns and then I gave up.
Yeah, we are not going to do that tonight. Sorry.
Do not use Bodan against England. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, that can be tough. I mean, if you can spread them out enough so they don't get to 7 buildings in one spot.
Yeah, that's the problem, is you can't destroy them with Bodan. Single player Bodan versus England would probably be terrible.
A lot of targets to generate fear from, though. So maybe it's not so bad.
True. Maybe it's actually easier. It's one of those, like, the advanced rule actually makes the game easier, like Chairman, right? DF still has issues on all levels of England. Well, we're going to have issues on this stream. Every Saturday at 7 p.m., we're going to have a new tech issue come up.
Yeah, seems like it. We'll need to upgrade your internet connection over there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pickle because of where I am and where the modem is and the fact that it's a family internet. So if the family decides to watch Netflix and my brother decides to torrent some video game or something, I'm just, you know, at the mercy of my family. Anyway.
They gain control of the router.
I'll just lock the router in a different room and they won't be able to access it. I'll change the password and they'll never discover it because I made it past Rod.
Be like, quality of service for you, down.
Yeah, we succeed at all the games. This game wasn't particularly hairy, other than the drama, but
yeah. No, that was pretty good. And like they certainly, you could tell even just base England how much more building there is just from the extra effects. So
indeed.
So yeah, we will continue to make it harder until eventually we lose. Well, maybe we'll never lose.
Maybe we're just that good. Maybe Spirit Island is too easy and everyone else just sucks at it, right?
Maybe.
I don't think that's likely, but it's fun. I've enjoyed getting to learn this game over the past 2 or 3 months, and I like being able to stream this every Saturday for the foreseeable future. Well, except most likely it will discontinue once the fall semester starts. I do have my schedule for both of my schools. It does remain to be seen how enrollment works out, because classes can theoretically drop based on enrollment. The plan is mostly for classes to be online, although CSU is talking about having first-year classes be in person with like social distancing and masks and shields and all that. But that might change because the US currently views the pandemic as you can't do anything about it. Oh well.
Yeah, and it's just terrifying. So maybe don't go outside.
I do like what I've been seeing on Twitter with all countries matter.
Yeah, that's been great. I thought we should mention that today, July 4th, remember, all countries, let's celebrate all countries.
Yes. We don't just celebrate one country. We celebrate all countries, because if we're going to celebrate all lives matter, we're also going to celebrate all countries matter. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream, despite the internet hiccup number 19,753. But it's always a delight to be able to play Spirit Island with John. And it's fun to get to see how England works. And I will work on finishing my Chronicles of Spirit Island so that we can actually determine what spirits have been played the most often, which spirit do I need to actually play more often, etc., etc., etc. Be sure to check out
adversary right each week.
The right adversary. Yeah, we played England last week, so we're gonna play England this week, right? No. But yeah, check us out every Saturday at 7 p.m. on this channel, Handelabra Games. We do Spirit Island every Saturday. We have Tales from the Archive every Sunday with another Letdown who does storytelling Sentinels. Monday at 7 p.m. is On Deck with Pirate Savvy and Dover, who like to get achievements in Sentinels of the Multiverse and One Deck Dungeon and Aeon's End. And with some peer pressure, I'm sure they'll eventually work up the motivation to learn Spirit Island. Maybe. Tuesday at 7 is Handelabra Live with John and sometimes Jeremy, who like to demo content before it is publicly available, although we kind of did it in this stream, but, you know, that's cool. And every Thursday at 7 is Dolphin's Dive. I did miss out not yesterday. I missed out 2 days ago because of, well, we're designing basically a fire pit in our backyard, and we had to, my dad's a DIY guy, so we had to transport materials all over the place, and it was just a big burst of manual labor, and I was exhausted Thursday night, and I was planning to do it again, or planning to stream spontaneously without announcement last night, except then the manual labor happened again. So it's
you're now a bricklayer.
I am a bricklayer now. But today worked out fine. I will hopefully be back next Thursday at 7. I was going to do my monthly Oblivion match 2 days ago, but now it will be next Thursday, and we'll pick up from there as we go. And I will announce here so that you're aware, although I probably should mention on my own stream, but whatever, my Dolphins Dives will be rescheduled till Friday in the fall semester, starting end of August, because I do have a Thursday evening class that goes from 6 to 7:45 or something. So it's not going to work out well to try to do a Dolphins Dive that night. But that's just how I am. I always alternate between Friday and Thursday, depending on the semester, so it's not really anything new.
We'll keep it flexible.
Yeah, so check out the games: Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island. 5 Handelabra products that are all excellent, all wonderful, and is the Steam sale still going? It's going through like July 9th, right? Or something like that?
It's still going.
Yeah, so those games are all discounted. I don't know if Spirit Island actually is, but I know Sentinels is. Yeah. One Deck Dungeon
Thursday,
is.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah, all the games are on discount, and most of the expansions, I think everything except for the brand new, the Nameless on Aeon's End.
Right. Because it was just released. Yes, they do make new stuff live in the moment.
Yeah, and we're, obviously continuing to work on Spirit Island, so stay tuned for more England previews and maybe some other new things that we're working on.
Steam sale is ongoing. It's not an equipment. You're right.
Yeah. It's ongoing limited, though. So it's limited until Thursday. So act now.
I was randomly thinking about a villain who had a card that said, all ongoing cards gain the keyword limited, and wondering how that would work out. Anyway. You hate that you allowed that joke to happen. All right, but that is it for tonight, unless John has anything to say. It's technically early, like we have 9 minutes left, but
that's okay.
John has blurry connection, and well,
yeah,
it's fine.
We did a good game, and there's not enough time for another game, so
alrighty.
I think that's quite all right.
Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Take it easy.